everyone, I'm back again with another chapter of the West Fic. This time we're on chapter 4. We're about halfway through and there's only just a few more chapters to go before I can finally finish this godforsaken fanfiction. Warning, there's definitely going to be some kind of sexual content and swearing. So if you're uncomfortable with that, proceed with caution. Thank you for listening to this disclaimer. This has been a PSA. Dan looked at Phil questionably. Phil, where were we? Phil stopped humping him. Oh yeah, right, I forgot that in the third chapter, Phil started humping Dan. And looked up saying, "Oh, I thought you were dead. Anyways, welcome to hell. I fed you for 30 minutes and Satan is great." Phil, are you cheating on Dan with Satan? No, Phil. Please tell me you haven't had any sexual relations with Satan or even not romantic relations with Satan, because since it's already established that you and Dan are in a relationship, I feel bad for Dan. Phil grabbed Dan's arm and dragged him to an elevator. Phil quickly pressed the first floor and you could softly hear music playing. You used to call me on cell phone late at night when you need my dank memes, and I know when that hotline memes. Wait, what is that a reference to? Where's that from? Did the author make that up? I don't know. Really, I don't know. The elevator doors opened, and Dan knew he was in hell. There was a huge TV playing something Dan wished he could forget. His first video. Hi, I'm... What is just this emoticon? I'm just going to pronounce it as it's like... in parentheses, no, brackets, Dan. And Satan was right by the TV. Dan ran as fast as he could as Phil slowly followed. He walked up to Satan, a.k.a. Brendan Urie, Lenny face. Satan is Brendan Urie, or Brendan Uri. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's last name. Is that the dude from Panic at the Disco with the giant forehead? And yelled, "Fate me made you what?" Dan quickly pushed him down and he fell in the dark pits of hell. Well, now that that's taken care of, what you want to do, Phil? Phil looked at Dan and said, "Hot butt sex in hell, winky face." Hot butt sex in hell. Hot butt sex in hell. Phil, no, we can't, mate. Why not, Daniel? Phil looked at Dan. All Phil wanted was hot butt sex. Why couldn't Dan understand? Crying face. Fine, I shall have hot butt sex with myself, like with one of the vibrators that they have at stores. Why do I know about that? I know too much about that. I really don't need to. Is this a play on the phrase "go F yourself" or, pardon my French, "go fuck yourself"? Because if it is, you are kind of clever, I guess. Sorry for getting off topic. I have a bad habit of doing that. Let's continue. Phil said, walking away. Dan just looked at Phil like he was crazy. Sure, he had a big dick, but not big enough for him to fuck himself. But then again, Phil had a pretty big dick. You kind of contradicted yourself. Phil quietly sat on the floor with his arms crossed and pouting. Dan looked at his small little bean. Phil's eyes suddenly rolled up and he said, "Will you have hot sex, Will you have Will you have hot butt sex with Satan, huh?" Yes, I just yelled that. I am so sorry if I have disturbed my neighbors or if my parents are back. Phil then turned back to normal and stood up looking at Dan and saying, "Hope you have fun. Peace out, lil' fuck." Dan was shocked. Why did Phil say that? He quickly ran off, but the elevator closed on his face. The elevator opened once again, but Phil was gone. Dan pressed all the buttons hoping to find Philly cry face. After 3 floors, it opened and Phil was in a room. What kind of room? Dan walked behind him, noticing Phil was trying to cut off his dick. No, I don't need to see that image. I don't need to see that image. Where's my matzah? Where's my holy water? Where is my religious text? What do I do? Phil, what are you doing? You're gonna die. Are you crazy? Dan screamed, pulling the scissors out of Phil's hand. Oh, he was using scissors and not a knife, because I thought he was trying to use a knife or something. No, he was using scissors, and that just makes it sound even more painful. I mean, I'm not a boy, nor am I biologically a boy, but that still sounds really painful. We can't die if we're already dead, Dan. Phil looked at Dan confused. Wait, so they're already dead? What happened? So they died? Plus, you already said, Phil, no, we can't, mate. When I asked you to have hot butt sex with me and I told you I would fuck myself. Phil looked at Dan. Phil, it was in a sarcastic way. God, Phil, do you not know me? Bloody hell. Hehehe, we are in hell, Dan. That was chapter 4. I mean, it's something. It's something, I guess. See you guys next video.